Welcome back to the United Score. I will be discussing the game between Manchester United and Norwich. So, after seeing that game, I can see where we literally need to invest in some midfielders. I totally agree with Ole's decision to start 7 new players in the team because we need to rest other players. We cannot have the same players starting every game and then we have fatigue and then when the team loses then everybody will be blaming Ole Gunnar for playing the same team every week. So we have to have some balance with how he selects players. And I have been looking in the media and I've seen some arrogant people saying that he should have started his best 11. He cannot start his best 11 because starting the best 11 is going to cause fatigue and stress on the players. So starting the team that he did, I totally agreed with him, even though some of the players, for instance, Jesse Lingard, we saw where he made a run through a few players, but then his shot came off very tame and weak. So for that reason, I must say I don't know why we're still keeping Jesse Lingard in Manchester United. I feel we're keeping Jesse Lingard at the club more out of pity than anything else. The fact that he came out of the youth team and he's still playing the way he is, yes, we see he has energy, but what does he do with that energy? I don't know. He makes like box to box passes, he makes short passes, then he runs up and down the pitch, then he turns and look for another pass. So I'm not sure what quality Jesse brings to Manchester United, but his game to me was off today. One matter also was just not awful but bad. So yes, he got the ball, then what? Made passes, but what effect did he have in making a forward pass to Igalo or a forward pass to Bruno? Bruno had to run and collect the ball from deep and then make a pass forward. Bruno's game was not good. Even though he had a lot of touches on the ball, he wanted the ball all the time. He wanted to get involved with everything. He took free kicks, he took corner kicks, he went for the ball deep, and he had a rush of blood through many of the positions that he had. He had to, when he got the ball, he just sprayed passes all about the pitch, and a lot of them didn't come off. Yes, he didn't have a good game, but he was very instrumental in our team. That red card that Igalo had the player sent off for, it was some brilliant work by Bruno Fernandes and then the brilliance of Igalo. So in certain regards, yes, Bruno didn't have the best game, but we saw where his brilliance and his world-class nature came out in a lot of the sequences, a lot of the moments in the game. So kudos to Bruno for the part in the game that he had the most effect. But there are a lot of areas that he didn't have a good game in, and I'm sure a lot of people agree with me. We're going to do the player ratings in a little bit. The game in and of itself was pretty much ordinary. Yes, even though we had a lot of the possession, we bossed the ball back and forth, side to side, but the final ball and the indecisiveness of the midfield team to get the ball to Igalo was poor. We had one goal in the 90 minutes, but I see where we could have had more. And if you watch the game, we saw where Norwich could have scored goals on us because we let them through a lot of times. But we saw the brilliance of Harry Maguire today. We saw where he made much of a difference in Manchester United in the back line for us. He made a lot of stops, a lot of blocks. Luke Shaw did the same where Pukki got a break and he sprinted back. So we need somebody like Shaw with speed who can make a difference in that regard. He is the difference between him and what Harry did against Tottenham was that Shaw pushed Pukki wide. So Pukki had to go wide and then look for another pass, and by the time he had to get another pass, we then made up the ground in our defense so that Norwich had to kick the ball out. So kudos to Luke Shaw for that, and Maguire was good today. Let's do the player ratings. For Sergio Romero, he let in the goal today, but I cannot blame him entirely for it. Fred was the one who tried to close down Todd Cantwell, but he was pretty slow in doing so. and it wasn't effective. The shot from Todd Cantwell went in because Harry Maguire was blocking Sergio Romero. So I, for one, cannot blame Sergio for the goal by himself. So I must give Sergio a 5 for his keeping. Dalot didn't have such a good game. Yes, he made forward runs, but his run wasn't effective. So I'm gonna give Dalot a 5 too. Eric Bailly. No, Bailly wasn't good, but he wasn't awful. He made a lot of blocks, and we saw where he had some possession of the ball and made passes out. But otherwise, from that, his game was just ordinary. So I'm gonna give him a 5 also. Harry Maguire. He is my man of the match, so I'm gonna give Harry Maguire 8. He made a lot of blocks. He made a lot of crucial headers. He made Tim Krul to make a save in the box when he headed down a cross from a corner kick. And to me, he had the most impact in the game because of his defensive nature, and he was attacking too. And he had a goal in the extra time period for us. So I'm gonna give Harry Maguire 8. Luke Shaw, he made a lot of forward runs, even though it wasn't a direct assist, but his pass led to the goal for us. His pass led to the first goal for us that Igalo scored. So I'm going to give Luke Shaw a 7 today. Scott McTominay, pretty ordinary, ran up and down the pitch. Made a foul that I thought was ridiculous, but I'm going to give him a 5. Fred had a lot of impact in the game. Yes, he made a lot of interceptions and forward runs and passes, but that was just about it. The final ball up front was not of any significance, so I'm going to give Fred a 6. Juan Mata did little to nothing today, just ran up and down the pitch as Jesse Lingard did, so I'm going to give Juan Mata, let's give him a 5. Bruno Fernandes, game was pretty off, even though he had a lot of impact on the game. He wanted the ball in every scenario, so I'm going to give Bruno Fernandes a 6 today for the game he had. Jesse Lingard, that player, just a pretty ordinary player. He runs up and down the pitch like any ordinary player does. So let's see what Man U does with him after the break. Let's see when the transfer window opens if he goes or stays. But to me, his stay is out of place more than anything else. So Jesse Lingard, I'm going to give him a 5. Now, the striker Odion Igalo, he had the impact in the game up front. He didn't get the ball from the midfield as much as he should have. He held up the ball a lot. And I'm going to give Odion Igalo a 7 today for his game. It wasn't all that impressive, and the goal was just an ordinary goal. Yes, he had to be strong up front to score that goal, but I'm going to give him a 7 today for his game and for his effort. So the overall game was just okay. We won. That is the major thing. That is the good thing. We won the game 2-1, and we move forward in the FA Cup to the semi-finals. So let's keep going, Manchester United. Let's keep going for the win. Now, this has been the United Score. Stay tuned on Tuesday for the game between Manchester United and Brighton Hove Albion. And that game we should win, and I anticipate we should win the game with more goals. And it should be more impressive for us. So stay tuned for that analysis. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this Alpha channel. Thanks for watching.